Hi guys, it's Jazz1122 here, and this reading is for the Aries out there for the month of February. I just want to say thank you guys so much for your likes, your comments, and to all my new subscribers. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. If you would like a one question email reading from me, I will have all the details in the description box below. And not only that, please keep in mind that these are general readings and not everything may resonate. Okay. So let's see what's going on for Aries this month. We have the Knight of Wands. So with the Knight of Wands, Aries, I feel someone is rushing into your life. And with the Knight of Wands in this case, it could be someone who is coming to a sudden realization that they want you in their life. But however, still the Knight of Wands, I still would say it will take more time to really see what this person's true long-term potential is. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times people can rush into our lives like Knight of Wands energy, but that does not mean that that's going to be a long-term thing. So I want to go into another clarifier here with that. Okay, and this person wants to let you know a major truth with the Ace of Wands here. With the, not the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords here. With the Ace of Swords, this is someone standing in their power and revealing a big truth to you. Maybe they're explaining to you how much they really do care. Maybe they weren't as expressive before. And now, especially because this is Pisces season going into February as well, I feel like they could get into more of their emotions, and then they want to act on them. Like, I'm ready to say this, I'm ready to get this off my chest and let this person know how I truly feel. So it seems to me, even though they are rushing in, to me this was a premeditated thing. I feel like them popping up may seem random, but I feel like they was thinking about this for a while. And we have the hierophant. So with the hierophant here, this person wants to really commit to you. So I love this energy because always with the Knight of Wands, I always look at other cards and what they tell me. But when I see a card like this card is the representation of commitment and long-term commitment. So for them rushing in, I feel like they were in a place in their lives where they really start to think what truly matters to them. Let's say that you two weren't talking, right? And you went on to do your own thing. And this person really got to see what life would be without you. And sometimes it does take that. You know what I mean? For some people, they are too much in their pride to admit that. But I feel like this person wants to admit that to you. They feel that if they don't, then this chance will be gone. So why not speak up? So they feel very passionate about this as well. So I'm going to go into the clarifiers here with this. So let's see why the Knight of Wands is here. We have the Star. We have the Three of Swords. Wow, we have the Death card. So with what I see here, Aries, this person wants a renewal in this connection. And also the Star is Aquarius as well. So for some Aries, they could get communication during Aquarius season in mid part of February. But for the most part with the Star, this is hope, renewal, wish fulfillment. Like, this is like the next level type of Nine of Cups. You know what I mean? And I feel like they want to renew the pain that they caused you. Not renew it and to hurt you again, but to make it right. They know that they caused you pain. And I feel like that's why they want to rush in, because they want to express to you what was really going on with them. And maybe by them not expressing themselves, they realized that that caused even more pain. Maybe they didn't want to go through the extents to really explain what they was feeling. Maybe because they didn't know how to. Because some people don't like to really express what's truly on their heart because they use that as a protective mechanism. But however, I feel this person realized that the more that they keep this wall up, that's not going to change anything. Nobody has really the time to try to break down someone's walls if the person keeps building walls on top of the walls that you tried to break down, you know? And maybe that's what you did, Aries. You tried to really show this person that you was there for them and you wouldn't do certain things to them, and no matter what you did, it seemed like you couldn't get through to them. And you may have even questioned yourself, like, what's wrong with you? You know, was I not good enough? And I don't feel that's that at all. This person had to work on their own self. That was completely different from you. And this person is also transformed as well with the death card. They started to realize the way they was operating in life. That's the thing. A lot of people try to build this hard toughness to them. But to me, when I see people like that, I see them as the most sensitive people. Why? Because it takes strength to show how you really feel. It takes strength to be authentically you. You know what I mean? It's easier to hide behind a mask and for a point of time in your life till you start to realize you attract people who also wear masks. You know what I mean? Who also have ulterior motives. Who also are just as guarded. And I feel like this person realized that. They started to see their reflection in other people. And they started to realize, wow, these people act just like me. So I feel like this person has gone through a whole evaluation of themselves. And they were hurting people based on their own pain. And until they dealt with that, they was going to hurt everybody. So it wasn't just you. So with the Ace of Swords, we have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Swords. And we have the King of Rods. Yeah, this person is very passionate about you, Aries. And with the Knight of Pentacles, like I said in the beginning of this reading, that this was a premeditated thing. They were slowly but surely taking the steps. They did not want to approach you too fast. I don't blame them. I feel like they look at you as the Queen of Swords. You cut them out. So it showed that you're not scared to lose them. You know what I mean? When a person is in their power like that, like, listen, I'm not going to force or beg you. I'm just going to let you go about your business because I'm not going to hurt myself to try to get you to open up. So you let this person go because I feel like you realized that things that were going on in your guys' relationship was way deeper than what you could do. And with the King of Rods, they really want to step up. This is also the Spiritual Warrior card. I feel like they also worked on the strength of believing in themselves and not letting what happened in their life continue to be their downfall. This protective wall, you know, trying to pretend that things don't bother them, or if you walk out, they don't care, when the reality is they did care. I feel like this person was also used to not meeting someone that actually caused them to want to go back. You know what I mean? A lot of people in their lives, they may have felt that way, where it's like, oh, if you want to leave, all right, fine. But with you, it was like, nah, I gotta fight for this. Like, this is not something I truly wanted to let go. But at the same time, I know I pushed them away. Like, that's my fault. So let's see why the hierophant is here. Wow. We have the Tower and we have the Sun. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. This person came to a sudden realization. The Tower. It was a click in their mind like, I need to go and make this right. It's time for you to own up to what you really feel and to make the changes necessary. If you want this person in your life, you know you cannot operate the same way that you always have been, because you know this person is not going to put up with it because they know their worth. So it's either you come correct or you don't come at all. So it was also a sudden realization of the Sun, the true connection, how they really feel around you. And also, they also, like, it's the feeling of looking at yourself. Because you kind of see how the boy and girl, they kind of look similar. but they're just in different bodies. It's like looking at the other version of them, looking at you and how you've overcome things in your life. They are inspired by that because they didn't have the strength. You know what I'm saying? And as a fire sign, this is what I've noticed. You know what I'm saying? Because we have an outlook that we think a lot of people have. We make the changes we go through look easy. I'm a Sagittarius, that's why I say this. And a lot of times, us as fire signs, we could feel like the world is moving slow. You know what I mean? Like, why don't you just cut this relationship off? Why don't you just quit that job? Why don't you just do that? Because fire signs, we on it. We like, let's get it. We don't have time to really, you know, sit and feel sorry for ourselves. It's time to get it done. But I realized that not everybody, that's hard for some people. And for a while, I didn't get that. I used to think people just didn't want to do it until I realized what's easy to me is not always automatically easy for somebody else. Because I have the mental strength and capacity to do it, don't mean that somebody else does. So I feel like this person also hopes that it's not too late because they know that they took a long time, hence the Knight of Pentacles. You know what I'm saying? Is it too late? Because they look at you, like I said, the fire sign, they get it done, you know, go through the changes, grow from them, learn from them, have, optimistic outlooks on it. And in their mind, that's a person that is a match for them to build something with. Because you being you is what also motivates them. And I feel no one has done that for them. Only you can bring them that special feeling. And I feel like that's something that they do not want to get away, especially with the sun here. So, Aries, I hope you guys appreciate this reading, and I catch you guys next week.